All right, no fluff today. This video is how to get more views in 7 minutes using some very simple techniques, as well as debunking some myths along the way. All right, so here's a channel called JSEF, 500 subscribers, 9 videos, and I think it's fair to say that they've dabbled on YouTube. Their very first video about Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, an absolute smash hit, hundreds of thousands of views that many creators would kill for that sort of early momentum. And then nothing for over a year before a couple of videos about different games here and there. And as a quick question to all of you, have you ever taken a break from YouTube for, say, 3 months or more? Let us know in the comments and why you did. Now, what do we typically recommend, whether it's a gaming channel, fitness channel, cooking channel, or whatever? Stick to one topic for a series of videos. Develop some content familiarity with your audience. This is where I can unblur the first of these fresh videos. Tips and tricks to get a head start in SILKSONG. It's the first video they published on their channel in over 4 months. And for a channel with 500 subscribers, 3,700 views is a pretty good return in just 4 days, right? To give you a bit more context, SILKSONG is a hotly anticipated video game that's just been released after years of development, and it is definitely trending right now, so it makes sense for this creator to cover the game. So I think we can debunk 2 myths here. Absence from your channel does not kill it. It can certainly have implications, but if you come back with a bang, YouTube will find an audience for the content. And secondly, you as a creator are not locked into one video topic for the rest of your YouTube life. If you can take a break, come back, do something different, and have it perform better than what you were doing before you took your break, that's pretty compelling evidence. Although more on that later.
SILKSONG is finally here after years of waiting, and we can now explore Farloom and find out what secrets it contains. But if you've just started the game and are a bit lost on what to do, or if you're getting the lace kicked out of you by the Bell Beast or, well, Lace, then these tips will help, including guides on how to beat both of those bosses. I hope you enjoy.
There is nothing sophisticated about the packaging of this video. The thumbnail and title complement each other, they are clear in its audience and outcomes, and the first 20 seconds of a video reinforce what's to come to ensure the viewer knows they're in the right place. It is basic, but it works.
In the early areas of Farloom, you'll find a few helpful NPCs, sadly not you, Sharma, including the merchant Peb, the blacksmith Forge Daughter, and the warrior cartographer Shakra.
Yeah, this seems ideal to me, given that the game has just been released and most players are just starting out on their gaming adventures. They need basic tips, and this video delivers exactly that. It's meeting the demand of the biggest audience possible. So as our own vidIQ tool informs us, this video is an outlier for the channel. The obvious question is now, what comes next? Well, let's take this from the viewer's perspective. They've started the game and they've learned the basics from this video and are now progressing through the game itself. Imagine they log on to YouTube the following day and they see this recommendation on the homepage. Advanced tips for Hollow Knight SILKSONG. Well, since I'm playing the game and I've got a couple of hours in now, this seems like the obvious next video to watch, right?
Hollow Knight SILKSONG has been out for just over a day now, and I'm sure many of you have already beaten Lace and progressed towards the Citadel. But if you're wandering around Bellheart, lost on where to go, racking up losses against the savage beastfly, or just want to know some cool tips, I've got just the thing for you.
Now at this point, it's as if the creator is reading the mind of the viewer and holding their hand, guiding them through the game. Of course, it's timely information, incredibly valuable, and progressive. The Head Start video did well for JSEF, but this advanced guide has literally done 10 times better than that. This is now a huge outlier for this 500 subscriber channel. So just to summarize the fundamentals here, the creator has identified a trend in their topic of gaming, and they've come up with a beginner guide to appeal to the largest audience possible. They've packaged that video in such a way that the viewer knows they're in the right place immediately, and they've followed up that video with another that continues the journey for the viewer. And this is basically what YouTube's fabled algorithm is doing. There is a large audience demand for such content, and YouTube is testing the video with them. The video is giving off positive signals, viewers are satisfied. Viewers with similar interests and watching habits are pulling the video into their recommendations, and a second video is pulling even more viewers as the positive signals continue to boost the confidence of YouTube in these specific videos with this specific set of viewers. It is a pretty simple and faultless approach. So what comes next?
Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see my next video where I show you the different combat styles, how to get them, and what they do.
Well, it sounds like JSF already has this figured out, and who am I to argue with him given the success he's already had? But I could also try this as well. All right, so we'll do a search for SILKSONG tips, since essentially this is what these videos are about. And as we do that search, we'll bring up results from all sorts of creators, some massive, but also one here, which is a smaller channel, 20,000 subscribers. And to me, that represents opportunities for smaller channels to break through, just like JSF already has done. But going through this search page can be a bit of a minefield. So what we can do here is use the new vidIQ filters tool, which allows us to remove lives and shorts, and just look at long form videos, and then toggle down the slider for subscribers to 20,000 subscribers or less. So what we've been able to do here is completely refine the search. Look at SILKSONG tip videos from smaller channels. And there are some interesting ideas coming up. Things you wish you'd known sooner, absolute beginner tips, focusing on a particular act in the game. These are all ideas that JSF could use for future videos. And with this refined search in place, you can simply click load more videos to get more results. And now we're getting into item locations and how to beat specific bosses. All of these things JSF could do over the course of the next 2 or 3 weeks to comprehensively cover this game for his viewers. So JSF could, if he wants to, make the next SILKSONG video he's promised, and then go back to posting very infrequently about random games that never build momentum for his channel. Or he could continue to explore this one topic, this one game, repeating all of his strategies we've talked about over the next 3 months, get 10,000 subscribers, monetize the channel, and who knows what else. Now, maybe you are not a gaming channel, and it could be a while since you've posted any videos, but you can start to achieve success and momentum like this if you take this template strategy and apply it to your channel, your topic, and your audience. And if you want more straightforward tips like this, here's 24 of them in just 8 minutes. You're welcome.